Hello and welcome to Hartman Park here in Redmond, Washington. Everett Merchants looking to climb back to 500 against these Redmond dudes who clipped them in extra innings on Saturday. This pitch, first pitch underway, is a strike called, and we are underway. Welcome you inside the broadcast booth here at Hartman Park. My name is Sean O'Connor, the voice of the Everett Merchants. Leading off is Christian LaPierre playing in center field tonight. He'll be followed by his first a chopper. Charging is Flippo, throw to first base just in time for out number one. The out brings up second baseman Aaron Barber. He'll be followed by shortstop Cole Kramer, followed by Kason Taggart, the first baseman, hitting cleanup. Will Heron, the DH, is hitting fifth. Jacob Burkett hitting sixth. Ball misses. 1-0. Jack Johnson hitting seventh for your Merchants. Aaron Kloggson hitting eighth and catching, and making his Merchant debut is Ryan Witt, called strike 1-1.
How do we get the runs on the scoreboard also?
Pitching for the Redmond dudes. This ball fouled away, 1-2. It's number 51, Tyler Beckley, lefty pitcher. Giving the catcher a moment here, shake things off.
Is he checking his things?
No, he's trying to kill time because the catcher took
Catcher took a piece of that ball.
sticky stuff.
Yeah.
Back in play, 1-2 the count, one away. Barber waits, swings and misses at a breaking ball. Tag applied for out number two. Cole Kramer climbs in. Probably the best bat for the Merchants so far this season. Called strike on the outside corner. Count is 0-1. Overcast skies today. Temperatures in the low, or rather mid to high 50s. Rain staying away so far as that ball skips in. 1-1.
Yeah. I just need to
Merchants were due to play the Redmond dudes in their third game of the season. That contest rained out. That game was rescheduled to Monday, rained out again, and here we are with a normally scheduled game on Tuesday. This ball missing, 2-1. Merchants still need to make up a contest against the Redmond dudes and a game against the Seattle Studs, as well as a game against the Seattle Blackfins. So a number of makeup contests coming for your Merchants. None have been scheduled yet. We'll get to you that information as it becomes available. The 2-1 fouled away into the screen. 2-2. I'd like to thank you all for tuning into our first road broadcast of the season. Occasionally we will run into some issues with the streaming quality at road venues. However, we have an HD recording of every game that will be uploaded at the end of these contests in case that is an issue. Ground ball to Kahn. Throw across in time. Merchants go in order. When we return, it's the Merchants 0 and the Redmond dudes coming up. Welcome back. Bottom of inning number 1. Leadoff man Clint Flippo will face Sesso for your Merchants. This pitch missing low and away for ball 1. Sesso on the season, 2 appearances, no starts, 4 innings pitched. He's yet to give up a run and has struck out 6 men with a 1-0 record. He's yet to allow a base runner. So a sterling, perfect 4 innings of work to start this season, but quickly behind 3-0 against leadoff man Clint Flippo. Flippo on the year hitting .280 in 25 plate appearances. He scored 6 runs with a double, a home run, and 2 RBIs. He struck out 6 times. Taking all the way that pitch down the heart of the plate, it's 3-1. Merchants infield from left to right. Rookie making his debut, Ryan Witt at third base. Kramer, Barber, Taggart rounds out the infield. Swing and a miss. 3-2 evens the count. Johnson, LaPierre, and Burkett left to right in the outfield. And Jacob Sesso pitching to Merchant catcher Aaron Kloggson. Payoff pitch on the way, fouled away, and we will do it again. Flippo will be followed by Danny Kahn and T. Condor. Nick Greb hitting cleanup. This ball skied to LaPierre. He's under it. Few steps shy of the warning track. Squeezes and makes the play for out number 1.
Let's go, Beast.
That'll bring up Danny Kahn. Condor will be followed by Nick Greb in the cleanup spot. Adam Paganelli hitting 5th in center field. Gio Parascolanda playing first base hitting 6th. Shane Hofstadler, the catcher, hitting 7th. Shun Takahashi playing 3rd, hitting 8th. And Aiden Sullivan, the left fielder, rounding out the order for the Redmond Dudes. First pitch missing just outside to Kahn. Count goes to 1-0.
Howard asked me to do it last year. He didn't have any help, so he struggled to learn it the first couple games, and we got 3-2.
This ball fouled away, 1-1. Kahn appears to be making his debut for the Redmond Dudes. See how he fares in his first contest in the PIL this season. 1-1, well away.
You got Redmond High?
We have a couple games there. I think we have most of our games there.
No, where you go to high school.
Oh, okay. I go to East Side Catholic.
Oh, okay.
2-1. Sesso looking to keep the base paths clear. He's yet to allow a runner this season. That ball misses. 3-1. Second straight 3-ball count for Sesso. He asks for a new baseball. Home plate umpire will oblige. Kloggson sends it back out. Merchants managed tonight by Harold Pyatt, a familiar face and name in the Everett area in the amateur baseball ranks for the last 40-plus years, and a swing and a miss will fill the count 3-2. Josh Berry taking care of the pitching staff for these Merchants, and those are the only 2 coaches, or rather, excuse me, Bo Blacken also coming along. He'll coach third base. Those are the coaching staff for your Everett Merchants. And that ball is foul, delayed call, but the right one. As that ball chopped up and caught the leg of Danny Kahn on his way to first.
Go, Danny.
Full count with 1 away. Sesso laboring so far, but has kept the base paths empty. The payoff pitch is outside, and his first base run of the year is a 1-out walk to Danny Kahn. T. Condor climbs in. Lefty bat with 1 on and 1 away. This pitch missing upstairs. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0. Runner goes. This pitch called strike. Throw down. No one covering. And an easy steal of second for Kahn. Runner in scoring position now. The count is 1-1 with 1 away. Here's the 1-1. Well hit ball to center field. LaPierre's chasing it, looking up, and he will make the play at the fence, tagging and advancing to third is Kahn. Cut off by Kramer. And 2 away will get rid of the sacrifice, but a runner 90 feet away for cleanoff man Greb. New baseball to Sesso.
Everett, CC, baseball.
Kahn on at third.
Like an injury or something.
And Nick Greb climbs in. Greb hitting .500 on the season, a called strike. He's 5 for 10 with a double and a home run, 8 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. He struck out 4 times. Oh, 1 on the way, bounces in. Good stop by Kloggson. Regular depth for the infields. Barber shaded slightly towards first. The 1-1 pitch, foul tip. 1-2. One, two away. Sesso, a pitch away from getting out of this inning. Here it is. The pitch bounces in. Kloggson, good stop again. Evens the count at 2-2. First start of the year for Sesso. Scheduled to go about 60 pitches tonight. Depending on how he feels after 45. That ball fouled away. We'll do it again. Early pressure for Jacob Sesso in this Merchant defense. So a bit of a jam brewing in the bottom of the first inning. This pitch just misses. And the count runs full again. Payoff pitch on the way from Sesso. Here it comes. It's skied high. LaPierre comes in. He's under it and will make the play. The Redmond dudes strand a runner at third base. We head to the top of the second, still scoreless. Welcome back. Top of inning number 2. Merchants went in order in the top of the first inning, and Redmond stranding a runner at third in the bottom half of the frame. We are scoreless. It'll bring up Kaysen Taggart. Taggart swinging a hot bat this season, hitting .400 on the year. This pitch missing away. 2 runs scored with a pair of doubles, 3 RBIs. He's walked 3 times. Here's the 1-0. Check swing. Just a little bit inside. Count runs to 2-0. Taggart jumps ahead. Taggart will be followed by designated hitter Heron and Burkett in right field.
Yeah, I got it on
2-0. Here's the delivery. It's fouled off. Count will go to 2-1.
Kicked them around, but a lot of baseball, and then in August I'm going to the East Coast to look at some colleges. And my family lives in Connecticut, so my cousins and stuff.
Well, where in Connecticut?
They're from there.
Okay.
I used to live in West Hartford.
All right. Yeah.
Good pitch at the knees. It'll even the count at 2-2.
Oh, really?
What skills you look at?
I'm not quite sure. I looked at
2-2 pitch skips away.
I looked at
Fills the count at 3-2.
Fairfield.
I'd like to thank Aaron Robertson for listening from Fort Myers, Florida. Thank you for the comment. Hope the Merchants can pull out a victory tonight for you. I'd like to thank all of our viewers for watching. And if you have any comments or encouraging words or questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section in the live chat. I'll try to get to them as I can. Foul ball. Count remains full for Case and Taggart.
Yeah. I went to Northeastern in Boston. Go to Northeastern.
Will Heron on deck,
It's 5 years instead of 4.
followed by Jacob Burkett.
He won. So,
5 years of baseball.
but it's
Here's the payoff pitch. It's a ground ball. Flippo's got it. Throw over in time for out number 1.
Do you know how it works with runs on the scoreboard?
No, probably not. I don't know if I've ever done it. You know how to do it?
Lefty designated hitter Will Heron climbs up. He leads the Merchants. He leads the Merchants in batting average this year. 5 for 10 in 3 games played. He scored a run with a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 walks. This ball fouled away. 0-1.
George Washington. But yeah, my son just graduated from Northeastern this year, and he got a job. He was making $100,000 out of school. So he's a business major.
0-1 to Will. Here's the pitch. It's a little low.
Get all this work experience, and you're in demand by employers.
I'm at Northeast.
1-1 to Will. Just misses 2-1.
Say it's probably
Very tight zone so far tonight for the home plate umpire. Merchants hoping that continues. They've got a couple strikeout artists on the mound tonight. Here's the 2-1. It's a well-hit ball, but foul. Sky high and out of play.
You're Nate? I'm Nate. I'm Norm. Jack. Good to meet you. I'm Norm. You coach Nate?
2-2. Beckley delivers. The pitch is called. Strike 3. Right through the heart of the plate. I think Will knew that one. And that will be out number 2. Jacob Burkett climbs in. Burkett, 2-way player for the Merchants. We'll see him on the mound at some point tonight's likely. First pitch misses. Burkett, 3 for 7 this year in 3 games played. RBI and a couple of walks. He's also sacrificed. Here's the 0-1 or 1-0. Fouled off, evens the count at 1-1.
Is Colin heavy here doing stuff, or are you with him?
Point Street.
Colin's having Canada? How do you know Colin?
Frankie plays for this team. Or the college.
Yeah. Frankie, that's your son?
Yeah.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Burkett grounds foul down the third base line. 1-2. 1-2, 2 away. This pitch skips and misses. Evens the count at 2-2 with 2 away. Merchant's yet to get a base runner tonight. Another question from Samantha O'Connor asking, who's the cameraman tonight? It's our lovely tripod to go with our camcorder tonight. Not quite enough space up here or a need for a cameraman. We'd love to have one, and a swing and a miss for Burkett. And that will retire the side. Merchants go quietly again. 6 up, 6 down for Everett. We head to the bottom of the third, or second. Welcome back. Bottom of inning number 2. Paganelli climbs in, takes the ball outside from Sesso. Paganelli hitting .214 on the season, 3 for 14 with a double and a triple. He's also walked and struck out 4 times. This 1-0 pitch is lifted sky high. Burkett looking up at the warning track and makes a jumping grab at the fence for out number 1. Sesso's been primarily a strikeout pitcher this season. His first 4 outs coming via deep fly balls. Parascalanda climbs in. Leading batter for the Redmond Dudes, but it comes in a single game played. He went 2 for 3 with a pair of runs and a pair of walks. See what Sesso can do with this hitter. Good strike, just catching the inside part of the plate. It's 0-1. Sesso grounds ball just past Barber. It's a base hit into left field, or right field rather. 1 out base runner for the second consecutive inning will bring up Hofstadler. Hofstadler, limited action in 3 games. He's 2 for 6 with a run scored. Picked up 3 RBIs and has struck out. Catcher takes a called strike of the knees. 0-1. Good lead for Parascalanda. Well hit ball to left center field. LaPierre looking up, and it is gone. Home run for Redmond, and it's all of a sudden a 2-0 ball game in favor of the Dudes. Base is clear with one away, 2-0 the scoreline, and Sesso gets a bit of a gift on an outside strike call. 0-1. Takahashi, the third baseman, is up to bat. He's playing third. This pitch skips in, 1-1. 2 for 10 on the season. In 4 games played, he scored 3 runs, home run, RBI, and 3 walks. So finding his way on base despite a bit of a slow start with his bat. This pitch missing, 2-1. Sesso, just a little bit low, 3-1. This is Sesso's 6th inning of work this season. First one he's allowed any runs. See how he can respond. 3-1 on the way. It's a ground chopper down the third base line, out of play. Evens the count. A lot of full counts pitched by Sesso tonight. Likely keep that outing pretty short from him. He wanted to go at least a few innings. This pitch grounded just foul. Ryan Witt picks it up past the line. And we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, just fair. Witt knocks it down, but that's going to be a base hit. Great stop by Witt to prevent extra bases, but another base runner for the Dudes. We'll bring up 9-hole hitter Aiden Sullivan. Sullivan, 0 for 5 to start the season. He scored 2 runs, however, and walked 6 times. Finding a way on base, even when your bat hasn't been working for you. Good way to get you a spot in the lineup. Another bit of a friendly strike call there for Sesso. He'll pitch from the stretch. Another strike call on the outside corner. That pitch has been there. Pretty consistently called by the home plate umpire, even though it is likely a ball. This pitch skips in. Kloggson keeps it in front of him. 1-2 the count. One and two. 1 away. Looking for a ground ball. This pitch called strike 3. Outside corner working again for Sesso. 2 away. Looking for out of any color. Swing and a miss. Big hack on the outside pitch. 0-1. Filippo flew out to center field in the first. Runner bluffs. This pitch down in the dirt. Count goes to 1-1.
Which is you got to drive to Port Angeles, take a ferry to Victoria, across the border, and Edmonton ferry to Port Angeles. And yeah.
1-1. Sesso comes home. This wall skied a mile high, but out of play. Down the right field line.
That's going to be a long drive.
Are you going to that?
Hopefully not. I got to make sure Eric gets across the border.
Back in play. From the stretch. Sesso, the 1-2 coming in, and it'll hit him. Gets away from Sesso and Filippo aboard. Catching him between the shoulder blades, and there are 2 on for Redmond. Colin climbs in. He walked and was stranded on third base in the bottom of the first. First hit by pitch the Merchants staff has allowed this season. This pitch hits him. Back-to-back hit by pitches. And that will load the bases.
He hasn't gotten it out. In like 6 batters.
Josh Berry calling time. He's going to go check on his pitcher. And we're going to take a quick break. Bases loaded, 2 away for Redmond in the bottom of the second. Welcome back. Bases loaded for Sesso, and he'll face Teague Condor, number 14, the right fielder for the Redmond Dudes. 0 for 1 tonight with a flyout to center field in the first. Big spot for Sesso. Here it comes. The first pitch. A little bit high.
He went to spring training. One of his teams from Japan.
1-0. There it comes. Call, strike. That outside corner is there for the taking on these right-handed hitters. From the stretch, the 1-1 on the way, a little bit outside. Quite a bit outside, actually. 2-1. Sesso needs an out of any kind to stop the bleeding. This pitch swung through and missed. A great pitch from Sesso. He's a pitch away from getting out of this inning. 2-2 away, bottom of the second inning. 2-0 Dudes, and the bases loaded for Redmond. From the stretch. 2-2 on the way. It's fouled back. We'll do it again.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Contract him last time.
2-2. We'll do it again. Here's the pitch. It's just spoiled. Staying alive is Condor. And we'll do it again. The biggest spot of the season for Sesso. Here's the 2-2 on the way. It's a little flare shot into right field. It's going to get down in front of Burkett. The throw is coming home. It's up the line. 2-run score on a 2 RBI single by Teague Condor, and the score is 4-0.
Is this the same inning? Hold on a second. No. No. How do I do this?
Ninth man to the plate in the bottom of the second inning is Nick Greb. Greb flew out to end the bottom of the first inning. Sesso delivers this pitch, fouled behind home plate and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Missing. Count is 1-1. One, 2 away. Runners on first and second. Sesso comes home. This pitch, a little outside. 2-1.
Hopefully they just score 2 more runs.
Sesso steps off. We'll reset. Lights are on here in Redmond. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just missing. Just missing the hitter, I should say. As Kloggson bluffs a throw to first base in a 3-1 count. Big trouble for Sesso. Imagine there's an arm getting warm for the Merchants. We can't quite see the pin from here. This pitch gets away from Kloggson, but it doesn't matter. It's ball 4. And the bases are loaded again for Redmond. Harold Pike comes out. He's going to make a move. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Jacob Sesso's night is over. It'll bring in Shane Melrose, lefty hurler, a good first pitch strike at the knees. 4-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Bases are loaded. This is the 10th batter to the plate in the bottom of the second inning for the Redmond Dudes in Paganelli. Melrose on the year. This ball fouled away. 0-2 quickly. 2 appearances. 2 innings pitched. He's given up 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned on 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, no record, and a 4.50 ERA. Melrose likely to go a couple innings tonight. 4-0, 0-2. Bases loaded for Redmond. Melrose comes home, and this pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. That'll retire the side, but plenty of damage done. We head to the top of the third, 4-0 Dudes. Welcome back. After a marathon bottom of the second inning, we play the top of the third. It'll bring up 7-hole hitter. Jack Johnson. This ball grounded to third. A little bit of a weird hop, but the throw over is in time for the out. Aaron Kloggson coming up to bat now for the Merchants. He's played 2 games this season. He's 1 for 3. Merchants starving for base runners. This pitch bouncing in. 0-1. Or 1-0 rather. Ryan Witt on deck. The 0-1. Called strike outside of the zone has been there all night. 1-1 the count. Here it comes. Late survival hack. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2 the count. Beckley comes home. This ball skied down the right field line, but it'll get out of play. Kloggson faces a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, just missing. 2-2. Corners playing the lines. Here's the pitch. It's inside. Did it hit him? It did not. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch. Big swing and a miss on a looping breaking ball for out number 2. Ryan Witt climbs in for the Merchants, making his Everett Merchant debut.
What's up with the scoreboard?
You know how to do this for the runs?
Well,
Can you ask Colin to come up here?
where's Colin?
He's down
First pitch to Witt's a huge hack on a breaking ball. 0-1.
Can you reset it?
We've tried, but I mean,
Can you turn it off?
we don't want to turn it all the way off, and then
Why?
because all the innings reset.
There's only like 2 innings done.
Yeah,
right?
it's two. It's two.
Here's the pitch. Called strike on the knees. 0-2.
We'll ask Colin. Are we at 0-1 or 0-2?
Okay.
Witt quickly behind. See if he can find something here. Stay alive in his first at-bat of the season. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3, and that will retire the side. Merchants go in order again. A perfect 3 innings for Beckley. Welcome back. Bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, there's a bag of water.
Escalanda will lead off. A big swing and a miss to Melrose's first pitch.
2579. There's a bag of bottles of water on the ground. Can you bring me 2 bottles?
Melrose came in relief
Nate made a freaking mess out of this.
for the starting pitcher, Jacob Sesso. We'll get his stats for you at the end of this half inning. Here's the pitch. It's a called strike, 0-2. Melrose working from the windup. The 0-2 pitch is out inside. 1-2.
94.7 off the bat. Single the other way. He had 96.
That was a typical home run in the bigs, like 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Dropped.
I mean, it depends.
Tag applied. And a big out number 1.
We're using Picos league balls. We got good low seam balls. Our balls.
Hofstadler climbs in. He started the scoring parade with a 2-run home run in the second. 1-0 the count. Melrose just missing. 3 consecutive strikeouts to start Melrose's appearance. Here's the 1-0 inside. 1-1, or rather, 2-0.
God, the scoreboard's right there, man.
Skied foul. Merchants digging themselves an early hole. See if the bullpen can pick up their starter. Here's the 2-1. Bounces in. 3-1. Melrose delivers. This pitch fouled away. It'll fill the count. Payoff pitch on the way. Melrose against Takahashi. Here it comes. It's a lifted foul ball. That could have been trouble. Reminder for those who haven't watched a Redmond Dudes game is the corners are quite short here at Hartman Park. 300 down the line. So a lot of balls that don't look like they're going to get out do indeed. And a full count walk issued by Shane Melrose. Sullivan climbs in. He struck out looking for out number 2 in the second. Looking to calm things down, get things back to his offense is Melrose. Merchant's still without a base runner. They'll send the leadoff man to the plate in the top of the 4th. This pitch missing away. 1-0. Melrose. He'll work from the stretch. The 1-0. Check swing. A little bit outside. 2-0.
It's in my car. It's a Onyx.
Okay, nice. Yeah, we like those. I can't record.
Moved to first base, and that one had a bit of a chance. Takahashi was leaning a bit. Melrose comes home. This pitch is a little high, 3-0.
It's ultimately like whatever you're comfortable with, though, man.
After spectacular commands through the first 3 batters, Melrose struggling here. Walked a man on a full count and 3-0 to Takahashi. Here it comes. Little bit outside. And a 4-pitch walk issued by Shane Melrose.
I would definitely say, like, it makes, like, hitting the ball softer. Like, you can swing as hard as you would with, like,
Flippo climbs in, already
go as far. So you have, like,
appeared twice tonight. He's been hit by a pitch and walked. He came around to, or rather, hit by a pitch and flown out to center field. He came around to score in the second. Here's the pitch. It's a ball inside. 1-0. Josh Berry looking a bit nervous, going to talk to his staff. On the way. Check swing. Did he go? He did. 1-1 the count. And I think that's the right call. Flippo not quite able to hang up. One. Here it comes. It gets through the catcher. Pass ball. 2-1, and both runners will advance on the pass ball. Two and 1 the count. 2 runners in scoring position now, and Redmond in a golden spot here to add on, but with 2 away and out would end the inning. This pitch swung through and missed. 2-2 the count. Great pitch by Melrose. Little bit outside. A full count coming up. There is an empty base. A walk does not change too terribly much, but I'd love to get out of this inning here. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mighty big out. Redmond strands a pair. We head to the top of inning number 4, 4-0 Redmond. Welcome back. Top of the 4th inning, Merchants send their leadoff man, LaPierre, to the plate. A called strike by the starter, Beckley, to get things underway. If you're just now joining us, Redmond piled on with 4 runs in the bottom of inning number 2 and could have had quite a few more. This pitch missing away. 1-1.
That faded out perfect. Like, I didn't even touch it, and as soon as it in the box, it put sound off. It's crazy. Yeah, it was so weird. I was like, how did that happen?
LaPierre fouls it straight back, 1-2. Christian grounding out to second base in the first inning. Tyler Beckley, perfect in the first 3 innings. 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball just missing inside.
We printed K cards and everything. We had 80 kids going crazy.
2-1. Christian gets drilled in the back. Don't think he loved an inside pitch followed by a hit by pitch, but a free bag. And the first base runner of the evening for the Everett Merchants. It'll bring up Aaron Barber. Second baseman for the Everett Merchants. He struck out in the first. Cole Kramer on deck. Here's the pitch. Runner bluffs. It's called strike. Merchant coaching staff getting a little tired of this zone. I think it's actually not been too bad. 0-1, little low. Evens count at 1-1. Parascalanda holding Burkett at first. The 1-1 on the way. It's a ground ball right to first base, doubled up. And the Merchants hitting into some bad luck. There's 2 away. Two away will bring up Cole Kramer. Grounded out to short in the first. First pitch just missing.
Oh, no, they're taking pictures.
Merchant's hoping that bad luck is out of the way for them tonight. Here's the 1-0 fouled away.
The ball in that collegiate perfection balls, which are a higher seed.
Yeah.
Merchant's a tough luck 1 and 2 this season.
Out there next to me. Keep it up, kid.
5-inning loss, 15-6 against the Fish Sticks in Seattle. This pitch fouled away, and we'll do it again. At 15-6 loss, it's a bit controversial in the eyes of the coaching staff. One of that game should have been played with the weather conditions. The 1-2 inside, leaving the count at 2-2. Merchants then took out their frustration on the Blackfins in their home opener, winning that one 11-3 before dropping an extra inning contest 6-4 in Everett against these Redmond dudes. Here's the 2-2 on the way, foul tipped, and we'll do it again.
Yeah.
2-2 coming. It's called strike 3. Looked a little low from here. And that will retire side. Merchants get a man, but go in order. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Redmond. As Danny Kahn climbs in to face Shane Melrose. Kahn yet to have an official at bat. He's walked and been hit by a pitch. This pitch is grounded just past Melrose. Kramer's got to hustle. The throw to first base is in time. Good pick from Case and Taggart. And they said he was off the bag. There's no way, says Harold Pyatt. He'll come out to argue. And an infield single for Kahn. And I got to agree with Harold. It looks pretty clearly on first base. We'll check the replay later. But Harold's going to get himself in trouble if he's not careful. Short fuse for the Merchants coaching staff tonight. T. Condor climbs in with one on. Tough break for the Merchants defense. Here's the pitch. Corners in a little. And that's a called strike. Oh, and 1. Melrose will work from the stretch. Here he comes. That one missing. 1-1. Might have been a little high. And a touch outside. That's a called strike, and that's the pitch that Melrose is going to need to live on if he wants to keep pitching well in this game.
Go wrong.
Colin, are you coming to his bullpen thing on Thursday?
No, I didn't know that.
He asked me to come film some stuff for him. He's gonna be at Redmond right before the.
Taggart holding the runner at first. Here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss.
Right before the KL game, I feel like.
For strike 3 and out number 1.
Are they doing it? Are you bring force you?
Greb climbs in 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. He was stranded at first.
He's going back for pain.
And a pinch hitter.
Mid-eights without pin.
Really?
But he just had a Tommy John. I think he's at what, month 5?
I saw him in a sling on some pictures, so it looked like the guy was injured.
You want a Yaki? All the piece beats.
Jeremy Vieira
He started throwing a football. Like,
pinch hitting in the 4th.
Really?
He's been doing that for a while.
Moved first, not in time.
Cordell's been throwing football. He started picking up that. He's been going like 70 yards. Just easy.
Crazy what you can do if you commit all your time to something.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Runner goes and stumbles. They've got him hung up. Taggart applies the tag and he's out.
He was safe with that game, but I don't know why he stopped. Was it him run?
Go now, right?
That was such a good jump.
Base is clean. 2-0 the count.
Yeah, so Cordell's
And Melrose
on like 1
catches a bit of a break.
at Redmond High School.
Con stumbling on his way to second base. Got caught in the middle. And backpicked at first.
I don't know.
What was that?
But he's throwing his first.
Here's the 2-0.
Throwing his first
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
ball in this, like, for a while.
How old is he?
31.
What's he hoping for, man?
I think he's hoping for what? You know Josh Sally?
You get upset if you get too loud.
The umpire.
He knows Josh Sally was a first round pick, right?
Yeah, and he had a problem, went away from baseball for like 5
So
years.
wait, who did Vieira?
Came back and trained with Cordell for 2 years.
2-1 called strike. 2-2. Melrose seems to be pitching with more confidence with the bases empty tonight, as one might expect.
Got called up literally the week after that. And now he's talking to Cordell and he's gonna be a September call for the bigs. So I think Cordell's
2-2 two-way. Here's the pitch. It's a ball outside. Fills the count at 3-2.
You gotta be willing to go to indie golf first.
Yeah, he's not willing to. He wants to go right to double A. It's not.
Payoff pitch from Melrose.
He's doing all
Here it comes. This pitch swung and a miss. Great pitch from Shane Melrose. He gets out of the inning. Melrose faces the minimum as we head to the top of inning number 5. Merchants trail the Dudes 4-0. Welcome back. Top of the 5th inning. Cason Taggart leading things off against Beckley.
Cordell can
Tyler Beckley allowed a single base runner on a hit by Pitch, who was immediately doubled up. He's faced the minimum.
he's a great guy. Works really, really hard.
This pitch outside. 1-0.
I know him like up until like how do you get
Taggart grounded out to second in his only appearance of the evening. Heron on deck, followed by Burkett. This pitch called strike in the knees.
With my 13 team, just at like Rio, it's an old Rio.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Late first pitch tonight
Now he's trying to
due to
stay with that line.
some baseball activities being rained out on Monday, moving the schedule around here on Tuesday. 8:15 start.
Say like what? His goals
So that pitch catches the part of the zone, 1 and 2. 8:15 first pitch is latest the Merchants have played since the 2019 tournament season. I believe they had an 8:30 first pitch in either Grand Forks or Kamloops, but cannot confirm that, as this pitch misses by quite a bit outside, 2 and 2. Merchants will be back at the Grand Forks International Baseball Tournament this summer. Tournament at the beginning of July. Those games will not be broadcasted, unfortunately, although GFI has some great coverage. You won't miss a thing, as all games will be scored live on Point Streak. This ball lacing down the line. It's going to get down for a base hit. Taggart's thinking too. It's going to be close, and Harold calls him back wisely. Single for Casey Taggart. First base hit of the game. And a leadoff base runner for Will Heron. Heron struck out looking in the second.
Where was this?
Diamondbacks worked out. I got it. And I'm just like, who's this guy? He goes, oh, he had blood clots in his shoulder last year. He had surgery. He won't leave. The guy leaves. I think no touch. I'm like, because he had surgery? He's like, yep.
First pitch to Heron, swing and a miss. Heron, 500 hitter on the season entering tonight. Went down a couple ticks on his strikeout, but still swinging a good piece of lumber to start the year. Top 5, 4-0 Redmond. Everett with a base runner. This pitch inside, 1 and 1.
And that's not even the major league. It's just, yeah.
Heron looking to keep things going. Burkett on deck. This pitch called strike, just catching the inside of the zone. Josh Berry coaching first base. Bo Blacken coaching third. Harold Pyatt minding the bullpen, or the dugout rather. Taggart, decent lead, but no lean. This pitch outside, 2 and 2.
Were you one of the first years of the dudes then? Or?
Yeah.
Would be your day without
It was fun. We had some fun years. I remember my all-time favorite moment.
Well outside. Good stop there by Hofstadler. That pitch easily could have found the backstop. Payoff pitch on the way. It's inside. Ball 4 and 2 base runners for the Merchants. And the first sniff of any offense tonight for Everett. We'll see if Burkett can keep the line moving. .427 batting average on the season for Burkett, primarily a pitcher. See, gets the signs from third base coach Bo Blacken. Struck out swinging for out number 3 in the second. Played top 5 in Redmond. This PIL contest, Merchants need to win in a big way. Corners crashing on this bunt attempts. The ball low. 1 and 0. Merchants like to play small ball in these situations. 5th inning, still pretty early. Bunt shown. He gets it down. It's a beauty. They're going to throw to third base, and it's not going to be there. Throw goes away. And everybody moves up a bag. Runners at second and third, and a run in for the Merchants. It's 4-1. Four to one your score. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. It's a little low to Johnson.
And he's like top 10 pickleballer and then West Coast.
The error advances Burkett. That pitch is a called strike. Call that an unearned run for Beckley. 1-1 the count. Merchants with a great opportunity here, nobody out. Johnson this pitch will bounce in. Wild pitch. The throw to the plate is not in time, even though that's quite an ugly slide. Wild pitch will score the run. Two and one, a runner on third base, and the score is now 4-2. And this ball well hit to left field. That ball is way gone, and we are tied in Redmond. Johnson goes yard to left, 4-4 with nobody out, and we have a brand new ball game in the top of inning number 5. And we will have a pitching change when we return. A new pitcher for the Redmond Dudes. 4-4, top of the 5th. Welcome back. New pitcher is Shane Buchanan. You can close the book on the starter, Tyler Beckley. He gave up 4 runs, 3 of them earned. This pitch inside, 1-0. 4 runs, 3 earned.
You see, he's got the little, like, the little glass. Not the athletic ones.
This pitch missing away, 2-0.
Some of those like opera class.
2-0 on the way. This pitch called strike. One and two the count. Apologies. Missed the call on the first pitch. Here he comes. 1-2. Check swing. Called. Strike 3. First out of the inning, Kloggson strikes out looking. Brings up Ryan Witt, 0 for 1 on the season, making his Merchant debut tonight at third base.
They work out together.
First pitch to Witt, foul tip. Oh, and 1. Here's the wind and the pitch. Called strike. 0 and 2. Buchanan. Good command early. The 0-2 on the way. It's a bit outside. But that's a great pitch. Buchanan on the season, 2 appearances, 3 innings pitched. He's given up a run. It was earned. 2 hits, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts. He has no record and a 3.00 ERA. Gloved by Buchanan, and the throw over in time for out number 2. A handy defensive play by Shane Buchanan will bring up Christian LaPierre. 0 for 1 tonight with a walk, or rather with a hit by pitch, who was doubled up on the next batter.
He scored 1 on the bunt and 1 on the pass ball, 2 on the ball.
Here's my high school pitch.
Here's the pitch. Catches a piece of the umpire. He's going to take a second to shake this one off.
Did you say he was like David?
He was what?
Did you say he was
Oh,
like
yeah,
David?
he was
Is he the Irish guy?
so well.
4-4 game in the 5th. The wind and the delivery from Buchanan is low and inside. 2 and 0. Barber on deck. He struck out and lined into a 3 unassisted double play. Here's the pitch. The 2-0 is grounded to second base. Flippo's got it. Toss over in time. 1-2-3 on the Merchants, but not for they pick up 4 runs. So we get to the bottom of the 5th inning, tied at 4. Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning, new ball game. Shane Melrose still on the mound for your Merchants. Here's the pitch. It's a sharply hit ground ball. Barber's got it. Throw over is in time for the out. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the inning.
Dude, he looked good at practice today. You're just jealous. You trying to play second.
Cole Kramer climbs in 0 for 2, or rather, excuse me. I'm on the wrong side of my score sheet. Paganelli grounds out to second base. That makes a little more sense. Parascalante climbs up. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored.
Hey, so at the end of practice today, we had to do conditioning, right? He quit.
Here's the pitch. It's ball inside, 1 and 0.
Only guy that quit.
Shane trying to figure out where that pitch was. Looks like he's happy with the explanation he got. Maybe a little bit high. Here's the wind. 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike. Hofstadler on deck. One on the way. It's a swing and a miss. Long pause by Melrose. He now winds and delivers. The 1-2 pitch is a little outside.
Somebody, I imagine like the Cordell version of the hitter.
Melrose outside. Fills the count at 3-2.
Almost a dude. Always just had big plans going on.
Oh, look here.
Shane comes home. The 3-2 pitch is foul tip into the glove for strike 3, out number 2 for the Redmond Dudes.
Professional punch.
Dude, it's stupid.
Comes Shane Hofstadler. 1-for-2 night with a 2-run home run in the second inning. Shane comes home. This pitch inside. Ooh, called strike. Beneficial call there for Shane Melrose.
Trackman record. Yeah.
Only nobody was there when he did it.
So, yeah. He was the only one who knew.
Yeah, he would just ride on the board. Like,
0-1. This ball will hit to center field. LaPierre is right there and makes the play on the run. 1-2-3, go the Dudes. We head to the top of inning number 6, tied at 4. Welcome back. This ball grounded right to the first baseman. Parascalanda will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Brings up Cole Kramer. Kramer 0 for 2 tonight. This pitch missing by quite a bit. 1-0. Now the stats for your starting pitchers tonight. Merchant pitcher Sesso went 1 2/3 innings. Gave up 4 runs on 3 hits. Struck out 1. Walked 2. All 4 runs were earned. He gave up a home run, left 4 aboard, and hit 2 men. He will not factor into the decision. 2-0 is the count. Beckley for the Redmond Dudes started spectacular, but only went 4+. This ball is a little flare shot. Is it going to stay foul? It's going to be foul. Kramer, nearly extra bases, but instead allowed strike number 1. 4+ innings pitched. He gave up 4 runs, 3 of them earned on 6 strikeouts, 2 base hits. He walked a man and hit a man. 1 home run and a wild pitch.
What I'm asking for.
2-1. This pitch is a little bit outside. 3-1. Kramer looking to get things going here on the top of the 6th inning with 1 away. The 3-1 pitch is fouled off. Good hack. Runs coming in bunches in this game. 4 in the bottom of the 2nd for Redmond. 4 in the top of the 5th for Everett. Taggart on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. It misses outside, and Kramer works a walk. Taggart grounded out in the 2nd, singled and scored an unearned run in inning number 5. Here's the pitch. It's a high chopper to 3rd. Takahashi throws him out. Kramer able to advance to 2nd base with 2 away. Great play there by Takahashi. 2 away. It'll bring up Will Heron. Worked a walk and came around to score in the top of the 5th inning. A man in scoring position in Cole Kramer. Good speed. Single pretty much anywhere is going to score that run. Here comes the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 1. Heron will be followed by Burkett, who reached on a failed sacrifice bunt and an error, and struck out. Here's the 1-0. It bounces in. 2-0. Will Heron in a great spot here with the runner in scoring position. Big hole on the right side of the infield. Here's the pitch. It is a ball outside. Bit of a favorable call for Everett. That ball looks like it may have caught a piece of the zone. 3-0 the count. Here's the pitch. It's a called strike. Three and 1, Will Heron. Looking to give the Merchants their first lead of the ballgame. Their first lead against the Dudes all season. This pitch misses inside, a 5-pitch walk. 2 aboard for Burkett.
You want a piece
Jacob Burkett climbs in. 0 for 2. He did reach on a failed sacrifice and came around to score. Here's the pitch. Burkett watches a first pitch strike on the outside corner. Buchanan now working from the stretch. And will come set. Here's the 0-1. Well away. Good stop there by Hofstadler to keep that ball in front of him and keep the runners from advancing. 1-1.
And he wouldn't have enough for everybody, so he would give it to guys who like it.
Still true.
Still if you just like it, here's new shorts. And the guy's like, hey, where'd you get those shorts? And Colin's like, I don't know.
From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch rather, it's called strike.
How did you get those?
That pitch has been there all night, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating to watch.
Shoot his level of jack, so he gets whatever he wants.
1-2, two-away. Kramer and Heron aboard in a tie ball game. Here's the pitch. It's a chopper foul behind home plate, and we'll do it again. Long hold and the set. Buchanan, the 1-2 pitch on the way. It's line shot foul and out of play off the light pole, and we'll do it again.
That was pretty good, but it wasn't. No, I was good with it. I was fine with it. That was about all you could do with that.
The battle continues. Buchanan digs in. Shaking off his catcher. Gets a sign he likes and comes set. Slow chopper. Fielder's choice will end the inning. Everett strands a pair. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Still tied at 4. Welcome back to Everett. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Got him a G-Form elbow guard on Amazon.
That ball missing just a little bit low. Jordan Luton climbs in. New pitcher for the Everett Merchants.
Yeah.
As he faces
Like, we go to Ross. I was like, no, we should go back on Ross. Don't worry about it.
Takahashi. That ball fouled straight back and up into the screen. 1-1. This Melrose sprints out for that ball. His night over, and it was a good one. This ball chops right to Luton. Throw to first base in time for the first out of the inning. Couple of defensive changes for your Merchants as well. Christian LaPierre's night is over. Bring in Kai Alberghini, making his Merchant debut. He'll play in right field. And Jacob Burkett moving from right to center. This ball upstairs, 1-0. To Sullivan.
It's actually a good school.
Aiden Sullivan 0 for 1 tonight. He reached on a walk and advanced on a pass ball. Swing and a miss. Brings count to 1-1.
They probably, no, I don't think so.
They have to play a lot of schools in New York. I know that.
They do what?
They play a lot of schools in New York.
Yeah.
A lot of D3 schools.
Boston, New York, Bucks.
This pitch called strike in the knees. Good pitch. 1-2.
Good school for you to
Yeah.
see.
I heard about that a lot. Yeah.
It's a really good
That's good deal with her.
Well, yeah.
So what for it? These are the 40s now. But that's in Maryland.
Luton.
Yeah. Yes, Dustin Maryland.
No, we're just outside of Boston.
Oh,
Yeah.
This pitch inside. Even the count at 2-2.
They had
Great outing from Shane Melrose.
this year. I don't think they made the,
Came in the second inning and kept the scoreline the same
they've had a lot.
through the 5th. True fireman outing to keep things where they were. That fills the count. Luton missing inside 3-2. Three, two, one away. Luton looks in. Working from the stretch. He delivers. This pitch swung through and missed for strike 3. Sullivan with 2 quick outs. It'll bring up the leadoff man, Flippo. Clint Flippo climbs in. Oh, for 2 tonight with a hit by pitch. This ball up near his helmet. Oh, or 1 and 0. Flippo came around to score in inning number 2 after he was hit by that pitch. Luton delivers. This pitch is called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. That pitch has been there all night. But it is a strange pitch to see called a strike.
I mean, the finish helps a lot. On my finish.
That Matt Gray.
Flippo making his Merchant debut as well. Few Merchants making their debut this season. This ball grounded foul, out of play. So Witt scoops it up and tosses it back to his pitcher. Big deep breath. 1-2 from the stretch. Here it comes. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3 go Redmond. We head to the top of the 7th inning. 4-4. Welcome back. First pitch swinging is Johnson. He'll lead off the top of the 7th inning, followed by Kloggson and Ryan Witt. Buchanan still on the mound for Redmond. 4-4-year score. Both teams putting up 4 spots. And in a single inning, nothing coming since. 1-1 the count after that ball misses away. Ground ball. Picked up and thrown over in time. Con to Parascalanda. 6-3-year putout for out number 1. In climbs Kloggson. Over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 1 looking and 1 swinging. And Ryan Witt on deck. Alberghini will lead off, or will hit should someone reach. Here's the pitch. Missing away.
Ball. Witt is not standing on the rubber.
2-0 the count now after a ball called. Quick pitch coming, and it's a chopper. Tough play, and the throw was made in time. Good conversations had. Hofstadler to Parascalanda. 2-3 go your putout.
How about Shane?
In climbs Ryan Witt. Merchant debut tonight. He's 0 for 2. This pitch well away. The wind and the 1-0 on the way. Well away again. 2-0. Buchanan, deep breath, and delivers. The 2-0 pitch is a ground chopper to Con. Con's got it in time, and the throw over in time for the outs. 1-2-3 go the Merchants. We get to the bottom of this 8th, or 7th rather. Welcome back. Jake Luton. Rather, Jordan Luton will face Con. Con 1 for 1 tonight with a hit by pitch and a walk. It's a called strike. Jake Luton popping into my brain from my Wazoo broadcasting days, former quarterback for the Oregon Ducks. This is Jordan Luton pitching for the Merchants. Always out of the stretch. The 0-1 swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. 0-2 quickly the count. Merchant Penn putting in some serious work tonight. Melrose coming in the second. No runs have scored since he entered the ballgame. From the stretch. 0-2 on the way, and it is a ground ball. Going to be a tough play. Barber's got it, and in time for the out. Taggart was for sure on the bag on that play. Condor climbs in. Condor 1 for 3 with a single. Was stranded in the second. First pitch on the way. It's low. One and 0 as we hit the 2-hour mark of this contest. Big hack, 1-1. If our East Coast listeners are still on the stream, we appreciate your dedication. 2 a.m. on the East Coast right now. 2-1 the count. New Aaron Robertson was tuned in from Fort Myers, Florida at the beginning of this game. We'll see if he's still on. Special shout out to Aaron for sticking with this baseball game into the wee hours of the mornings on the East Coast. Strike called, 2-2 the count. Two, 1 away. Here's Luton's pitch. It's fouled away. We'll do it again. In the next half inning, we'll get into some of the MLB scores. Only one game still in play, or still underway, rather. It's the Reds at the Arizona Diamondbacks. Currently 5-3 in the top of the 12th inning. Reds threatening to pile on some more runs. 2-2 on the way. It's upstairs. 3-2. Harold Byatt better watch himself as first base umpire is keeping a close eye on the Merchants manager. Full count, payoff pitch coming from Jordan Luton. Here comes the payoff pitch. It's fouled away. We'll do it again. Condor making Luton work in this at-bat. Up next is Vieira, the pitch-hitting designated hitter. And Aaron Robertson is still on the stream. Major shout-out to Aaron Robertson for sticking it out in Florida for this late West Coast contest. We're going to be feeling this 8:15 first pitch in the morning. You certainly are. A swing and a miss on the payoff pitch for out number 2. Merchants bullpen going to work. And 2-away bases empty for Jeremy Vieira. Vieira 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out in inning number 4. From the stretch, first pitch on the way. It's called strike at the knees. The way this Merchants pen is pitching, Everett might only need a run. Manager Harold Byatt and pitching coach Josh Berry have to be thrilled by the performance of their staffs tonight after a tough start by Sesso. Everything has settled down, and the back end has done a great job. First Melrose and now Jordan Luton. Counts 1-1 from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It is a ball down low, 2-1. Redmond 4 runs on 5 base hits and 1 error against. Everett 4 runs on 2 base hits, or rather a couple more than that. But I got to catch up on my scorecard just a little bit. The 2-1 is swung through and missed, 2-2 with 2 away.
It's annoying. It takes so much time.
It's not even that. It's just like it's.
I like how he does it in the bullpen too.
Yeah, all I saw was the guy throwing no hat on. Ooh.
2-2, 2 away. Jordan Luton delivers. The pitch on the way. Called strike 3. And that will retire the side. We head to the top of the 8th inning, knotted at 4. Welcome back. Making his Merchant debut.
I would say if you're under the age of 30 and you're playing for the lefties.
Number 30, Kai Alberghini. Alberghini playing in right field. Defensive replacement for Christian LaPierre in the 6th.
Only 10 years ago.
Ground ball, and it's past the diving glove of the shortstop Kaw, and that's going to be a leadoff base hit for Alberghini. Barber climbs up with 1 on and nobody out here in the top of inning number 8. I'd like to correct our previous shout-out. It is Andy Robertson watching this game on the East Coast. Aaron Robertson, obviously a player for the Everett Merchants. Wasn't sure if we had a junior-senior situation or not, but we do not. It's Andy Robertson tuning in from Florida, so shout-out to Andy, as it's quite late out there on the East Coast. Nothing doing on that move to first base. Kramer will follow Barber, and Taggart behind him in the hole should he be needed. Merchants just need a run to take the lead. Bunt shown. Barber gets it down. It's a good one. A little bobble, move to first base. A great sacrifice bunt by Aaron Barber will move the runner into scoring position. Cole Kramer climbs up with 1 away and a runner in scoring position in Alberghini. Top of inning number 8. Tied at 4. Merchants giving up 4 runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning before storming back with 4 of their own in the top of the 5th. Next run might be enough to do it with the way both bullpens have been pitching. This ball hit well to right field. Going back is Condor. He's got it. Tagging is Alberghini. He's going to advance on the play. Out number 2 recorded. Taggart comes up with 2 away and a runner on at third base. He's got a chance to play hero for the Merchants.
They've played 4 tournaments. They've been in 3 championships. Really coughed it up. Oh yeah. So what happened in this game?
Taggart 1 for 3 tonight. He scored an unearned run in the top of the 5th inning. In the 6th was robbed of a base hit by the third baseman Takahashi. Wide open middle of the infield, as is the usual defensive alignment for Taggart, although he was shifted against in the last contest. His time called a 1-0 count of a quick mound visit. And we'll step aside 4-4 in Redmond. Alberghini on at third base. 1-0 the count to Case and Taggart, who's 1 for 3. Merchants, 4 runs on now 3 base hits. Opportunities have been few and far between, but the Merchants have been able to take advantage. Here's the pitch. Swung ground ball snagged by Buchanan. He throws to first in time for the out. And the Merchants strand a runner. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 4. Welcome back. Jordan Luton still on the bump for the Merchants in a tie ball game. We play bottom of the 8th inning. Paganelli will lead things off for the Redmond Dudes. A few out-of-town scores. Take a look at the MLB contest today. Kansas City Royals falling in San Francisco 4-2 to the San Francisco Giants. The Mariners picking up a big win. This ball missing a little bit low. 1-0. 5-0 Mariners over the Twins, shutting out Minnesota. Gilbert, Swanson, Castillo, and Festa combining for the shutout win. Cards over the Pirates, 3-1 in St. Louis. Braves all over Washington, 10-4 in D.C. This pitch missing, 2-0. The Marlins with a massive comeback, 11-9 win in Philadelphia. 4 in the top of the 7th, 3 in the top of the 9th inning to win 11-9. Yankees blank the Rays, 2-0 in the Bronx. 6-5 Orioles over the Blue Jays. Red Sox 6-1 win in Boston over the Oakland Athletics. Swing and a miss, 2-1 the count. White Sox 5-1 over the hapless Detroit Tigers. Cards over Pirates in the second half of their doubleheader, 9-1 in that contest. Padres all over the Cubs in Chicago, 12-5. Astros squeak out a 4-3 win at the Texas Rangers. Called strike, evens the count at 2-2. Guardians over Rockies 4-3 in Colorado in 10 innings. The Reds do finish off the Diamondbacks 5-3-12, and the Dodgers shut out the Angels 2-0 in the crosstown rivalry. 2-2. Luton delivers to Paganelli. Here it comes. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Barring a couple notable exceptions, that zone has been quite consistent on the outside of the plate. And time is called. Harold Pite out to the mound. We're going to make a move when we return. Merchants play in the bottom of the 8th inning with 1 away. Welcome back. New pitcher for the Everett Merchants with one away in the bottom of the 8th inning is Robertson. Aaron Robertson, lefty pitcher out of Lower Columbia College, Everett, Washington product. He will face Pascalanda. Or Parascalanda, rather. 1-0 the count. Robertson, 1 appearance on the year. He gave up 1 run in 1 inning on 2 hits, but struck out the side. No record. 1-0 pitch on the way. Foul tipped. 1-1. Parascalanda will be followed by Hofstadler. 1-3 with a run scored is Parascalanda. Pair of strikeouts to go with his run. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good velocity on that ball. 1-2. Merchants will send Heron, Burkett, and Johnson to the plate in the top of the 9th inning, borrowing any pinch hitters. 1-2, skied high, foul, out of play. One and two, 1 away. Infield deep. Here's the pitch. 1-2, grounded. It'll get Kramer's cut it off. The throw across, and it is not in time. Infield single for Parascalanda. 1 out base runner for Hofstadler. As Robertson will look for the double play.
Was that fastball?
I don't know.
What's that slide? Maybe that was changing.
He's got to have one.
Harold Pyatt scoring from the pitching side of things in the dugout, trying to work out how he's going to get through the rest of this game scoreless. 0-1 the count. Harold Pyatt, a former pitcher for the Everett Merchants. Played his pitching career ended before his playing career due to a shoulder injury, but continued playing as a designated hitter through his age 49 season. Moved to first base, nothing doing.
I saw that coming.
That's not a remove. Might not be the best.
Okay, I like this one better.
He's got to step off of that.
1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He doesn't cross over, though, so he's a tough guy to go on. Work at home, doesn't cross over. No, I'm just saying. I'm like,
0-2, 1 away. Runner on at first base is Parascalanda for the Redmond Dudes. Long hold in the set. Here's the pitch. Check, swing, no sir, outside. 1-2. Little bit outside. Be a little less borderline, but that pitch is on the outside corner have been called. I think that one was a little further outside than the established zone. Here's the 1-2, well away. Aaron Robertson. Going to keep the good momentum going for this Merchant bullpen. They've been tried, however. Lots of innings tonight for this pen. And a game tomorrow as well. Here's the 2-2. It's a little low. 3-2.
How's Indy going, Japan?
She didn't show you his home run videos.
Oh, yeah.
Payoff pitch coming. Robertson's pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Huge out number 2. We'll bring up Takahashi, who's 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Huge moments here for the Merchants in this early season contest with the Redmond Dudes. From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Not sure where that pitch was. And that's going to add fuel to the fire for both managers. Pyatt wondering why he didn't get a strikeout on the last batter earlier. And the Redmond managers wondering where the zone is exactly. 1-1. Action in the pen. Long hold. And the 1-1 on the way. It's skies high. Taggart taking a peek. And he's got room for the out. Redmond strands the runner. We head to the top of the 9th inning, tied at 4. Welcome back. Buchanan stays on the mound as Redmond's doing what is running with what is turning into a bit of a tandem start here as we head to the top of the 9th inning. Heron takes the ball low, and we are underway in the top of inning number 9. Heron 0 for 1 with pair walks. This pitch, a called strike, 1-1. Burkett warming up on deck. We will see about Johnson. We expect him to come up as well. He's 1 for 3 with a home run. Here's the 1-1 on the way. It's upstairs, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Might have just caught a piece of it. 2-2. Takahashi and Parascalanda guarding the lines a bit. 2-2 on the way. It's a well-hit ball to center field. Paganelli running in. Condor over, and they can't make the play. Charging for second in there standing. And that's going to be... give that a 2-base error on the right fielder. Runner on at second. It's the go-ahead run with Burkett up, nobody out. Corners in. Be interested to see what Harold does here. Does he put the bunt on to set up the sacrifice fly? Bunt shown. He chops it just foul. That would have been a good one.
It's not that hard. I don't know if it'll start trebles on you. Literally, you just put it out early. It's a sack. Everyone knows what's coming.
0-1.
You set the angle.
Johnson is warming up on deck.
That's what most people get wrong with that.
They know what they get wrong is they show it.
Buchanan looking to work himself out of one last jam and turn it over to his offense with a chance to walk it off in the ninth. 0-1. Here's the bunt. Pulled back. Strike call. The back pick to second. Not in time. Offline throw, or it might have got him. Aaron with a bit of a scare at second. I think Heron had some trust that Burkett was going to get that bunt down and was headed in the third. Buchanan from the stretch. Here's the 0-2. It's a ground ball up the middle. Base hits! Here comes Heron. The throw home, and it is up the line. Merchants take the lead. RBI single Burkett. And the Merchants lead it 5-4 in the ninth. First lead of the season for the Merchants against these Redmond dudes. And this is a mighty big run. Johnson climbs in, looking to add on. Chopper just foul. Five-four Merchants in the top of the ninth inning. In the bottom, 9-1-2 up for the Redmond dudes. Sullivan, Flippo, and Kahn will face the back end of the Merchants bullpen. We'll see who comes out to clock down this save. Here's the 0-1. It's a little high, says the home plate umpire.
Can you do me a favor? Yeah. Can you go tell the pitchers who aren't playing to go get the machines in the cages in the shed?
1-1. Modest lead for Burkett at first. Here's the pitch. It's a outside. Maybe a bit low. And the count is 2-1. I believe that was the hit and run sign given by Bo Blacken. We'll see. Here it goes. Runner goes. And the ball is hit to short. It'll break up the double play. Burkett on at second. And time called. Out comes Redmond dudes manager. We'll take a quick break. Merchants lead 5-4 in the top of the ninth. Welcome back. Kloggson climbs in with the runner in scoring position. Merchants lead at 5-4 in the top of the ninth inning. Unearned run gives Everett the lead. Here's the pitch. Little outside. And an intentional walk issue to Kloggson. Puts the force back in play. It'll bring up Ryan Witt, 0 for 3 in his debut with the Everett Merchants. This pitch, big swing and a miss on a breaking ball. On deck, Alberghini, who reached on a single in his first at-bat as a Merchant. 0-1 on the way. It's a slicing fair ball into right field. Bo Blacken's going to hold the runners. Bases are loaded. Bit of a bad first step by Burkett, but the bases will be loaded for Alberghini, the new leadoff man. New pitcher for Redmond, Ryan Oka, will face bases loaded and 1 out when we return here in Redmond. 5-4 Merchants. Welcome back. Bases loaded. Top of the 9th inning. Merchants lead 5-4, but looking to add on here. Kai Alberghini climbs in. The night is over for Shane Buchanan, and it brings in Ryan Oka. Oka faced the Merchants in the bottom of the 10th inning in the Merchants' 6-4 loss in Everett on Saturday. 0-1 to Alberghini. 9-1-2 coming up for Redmond in the bottom half of the frame. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Great pitch by Oka. 0-2. Barber, Kramer, Taggart up next should they all be needed. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikes. 2 away for for Aaron Barber. Merchants. 5 runs on 4 base hits. 2 errors by the Dudes, helping the Merchants along. 2 unearned runs in this contest. That's the difference. Well hit ball to right field. Condor is under it. However, he makes the play for out number 3. Merchants lead it by a run. Redmond looking to tie or take the win. Welcome back. Bottom of the 9th inning. The Merchants will stick with Robertson on the mound. And up climbs Sullivan for the Redmond Dudes. Over 2 night pair strikeouts. He reached on a walk. And this pitch catches him on the hands. And an opening pitch. Base runner allowed by Robertson. Brings up leadoff man Flippo. Harold Pyatt out to ask why that call wasn't made right away, and it's a fair question. I do think that ball hit him, but it's a bit strange to wait for a reaction. Quick conversation happening halfway up the first base line. We'll take a quick break. Pinch runner coming in for Sullivan.
Bullpen's coming in. Bullpen's ready to get hyped.
Matt Gonzalez pinch running. Tying run at first base. Pitch instead of move to first. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown. Pulled up. Taken inside. 1-0. It's a big base runner at the plate right now. Winning run at the plate for Redmond. Robertson's pitch is fouled back. 1-1. Pretty low pitch to try to bunt, but he did his best. Everyone knows the bunt's coming. 1-1. Good speed with Flippo. Here's the bunt down the first base line. They're going to let it go. And it stays fair.
That's the best case scenario.
Infield single. And the winning run is on at first base.
Kind of like that. We'll see X to be the long down, dude. Oh my god. Keeps good.
Winning run at first. And there's nobody out for Redmond. Danny Kahn climbs in. 1 for 2. He's also reached on a walk and a hit by pitch. He was caught stealing, or was picked off, depending on your philosophy, in the 4th. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown. This ball well away. Dangerous times here for the Everett Merchants. Corner's ready to crash. From the stretch. Robertson's 1-0. Bunts. Push to third. And the play is made at third for the out, but both runners will advance.
No, I'm playing for 2 minutes. I'm trying to guard a single. I like that. Appreciate you.
Infield will play in for a play at the plates. And in climbs the right fielder, Teague Conder. 1 for 4 tonight with a single and a pair of strikeouts. Only one playing even reasonably close to their normal position is Taggart. That one smoked but foul. 0-1. Merchants looking for their first road win of the season. Chance to get back to 500. Huge lead at second base. That's the winning run. Represented by Flippo. This pitch is outside. Ooh, called strike. Conder is pretty choked up on this bat, where he was on that last. Oh, and 2. 1 away. Here's the pitch. It's outside. Kloggson tried to bring it back. He couldn't quite do it. Anything close on that corner is going to get questioned by this Merchant dugout. That's been the wide side of the plate all night, but I think that one was even outside of what's been called. 1-2. A strikeout here would be huge for Robertson. Let the infield play in their normal positions. 1-2 on the way. Fouled straight back. Just missed that one. And we'll do it again. Robertson from the stretch. One, two on the way. Grounded foul. And that might have. They just missed the game-winning hit right there. A single will likely end the game with the massive lead Flippo is getting at second base. 1-2. Robertson comes home. It is skied to center field. Burkett's looking up, and it is over his head, and that's going to do it. Walk off. Double for Conder, and that is the ball game. 6-5 your final. The Dudes walk off the Everett Merchants. Ryan Oka, your winning pitcher. Aaron Robertson will take the loss. as your Merchants fall to 1-3. Everett back in action tomorrow night, 6:30 at the Seattle Blackfins. That game will not be carried live here. You can catch that game live on Point Streak. Until then, this is Sean O'Connor, the voice of the Everett Merchants. Have a good night, everybody.